cool. I'm sure he'll end tonight's set by saying, "That's my time." Please welcome Justin Regan.
Big round of applause for Garrison, everybody. Hey, everybody, I'm wearing a tie. Isn't that crazy? I feel like I'm about to give a TED Talk. You probably start with something like, when I was a boy, there was a tree outside my house that I'd go to a lot, and it was different than all the other trees. And somehow this reminds us of our financial institutions. Good old TED Talk, spreading ideas that will never be implemented. Laugh through the pain, folks. So, the real reason why I'm dressed up, as you probably now know, is because I helped do the radio show tonight. I really enjoyed that. Never done radio before, so that was cool. And I dressed up because Garrison said, dress up semi-formal. So I showed up and I said, okay, here I am. And Garrison said, that is too formal. I said semi-formal. So I took off my pants. Because that is semi-formal, mathematically speaking. So then it got cold, so I put it back on. So as always, I'm glad to be here at the Coconino Center for the Arts. I say this every time I'm here, but I love the seating arrangement. It just has that Coliseum vibe to it. Whenever I end a show here, I always expect Garrison to come out wearing a toga just saying, "We are not amused." Makes you think back to the old days of the Roman Empire and that Colosseum. It's bloody and gory and death and decapitation and debauchery. And I have to think, what was the green room like? What was it like backstage before, a Coliseum show? Just like, all right, everybody, so we're just going to go around the circle, say your name, where you're from, and what you're going to be doing tonight. Hi, I'm Maxicus. I'm originally from Gaul. This is my third time at the Coliseum. Just a very supportive crowd. I love it. And tonight, I'm going to kill someone. Hi, I'm Paul. Originally from Judea. This is my first time at the Coliseum, and I'm kind of nervous. I know I shouldn't, but I can't help it. And I'm going to be eaten by a lion. So yeah, I'm glad to be here instead of there. I'm in my mid-20s, so like everybody else in my mid-20s, I am completely lost. Just in so many ways. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do tonight. I don't know what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. It's just you're in a constant state of, what the hell am I? So a lot of times people say to me, Justin, you're going through a lot. You should try meditating. And I sincerely appreciate that. I really do. But the thing about it is that telling someone with ADHD to clear their mind is kind of like telling a frat bro to have self-esteem.
Shots fired.
It's just not going to happen, So let me now take you into my mind. Like, I'm going to go inside my mind. Like, once I get closer to the mic, that is inside my mind. It's very conceptual. This is the mind of someone like me trying to meditate, okay? This is how it works. Ding. Okay. Clear the mind. If you're thinking about clearing the mind, you don't really have a clear mind. You realize that. Like, okay, yeah, but then what am I supposed to think about if I'm trying to clear my mind? Well, you think about nothing, but there's no such thing. Okay, we're going to try this again. Okay, all right. I'm on a mountain. What kind of mountain? It doesn't matter what kind of mountain it is. Well, maybe it's cold. You need a jacket. This is spiritual, out-of-body stuff. It doesn't matter what mountain I'm on. I'm going to be floating above it anyway. Well, do you even know how to float? I don't know how to float. I don't know what's going on with my life. I just have no clue, and you're not helping. Wasn't that relaxing? I need a drink. Telling someone to clear their mind is probably one of the hardest things you can do. The only thing more difficult to ask of a human being is to tell them to be themselves on a date. It's the only other thing that's more difficult. Because it's like, all right, so your adrenaline's cranked up to 11. You're afraid you're going to die at any second. You know what would really help right now? Caffeine. Because it's always, let's go get a cup of coffee. It's not like, let's go to an oxygen bar and just calm the fuck down. That's how all dates should start. It's just like, you just meet the person, you grab their hand, you just go, Okay. All right. What books do you like? Like that would be the best. So, I am single, but I'm not one of those people that's like bitter about it. I'm not like angry when I see people being coupley. There's only one thing couples do that piss me off. There's only one, pay attention now. There's only one thing couples do that piss me off. That's when they bring only one thing to a potluck. You laugh, which I'm glad you're doing, because this is comedy. But half of you have done this sin, all right? We don't talk about this, but it needs to be addressed. I don't care if you're married. I don't care how in love you are. I don't care if you have bonded your souls under the tree of life in the James Cameron's Avatar style. I don't give a damn. You're two bodies. You bring fruit salad and chips, all right? Because let's really break this down, all right? Because yes, this is a hill I want to die on, okay? You're a couple. You go to a potluck, you bring one item. That is a ratio of half a thing per person. A single person goes to a potluck, they bring one item. That's a ratio of one thing per person. I'm okay being single. Let me say that again. I'm okay being single. I don't want to be taxed for it. There is this false narrative going around our society that you need to be in a relationship to experience true happiness. That is propaganda perpetuated by the couple's industrial complex. But the thing is that if they really got what they wanted and all their single friends started dating someone, the potluck economy would collapse. You need us. One of these days, I'm just going to bring like half a casserole to a potluck. They'll be like, where's the other half? It's like, well, I don't know, Barbara. Where's your other bag of chips? Like, come on, okay. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing with my life, and I don't know what I want to do. I did apply to be an astronaut, because you remember this, a few years ago, NASA was like, hey, peons, you can try to apply to be an astronaut, like you're not going to get it, but you might as well. And I did that, because you simply owe it to your 6-year-old self to do that. But it's really tough, because in order to be an astronaut, you pretty much need to be Jesus, with a science degree. But like, political science doesn't count. Because it's like, we don't want any soft science. It's like, screw you, man. Like, so for those of you who don't know, these are actual terms. I didn't come up with it. I wish I did. So there's hard science. And that is pretty much biology, chemistry, physics, anything that someone in the Big Bang Theory would be into. That's what it is. Although, side note, I'm not into the Big Bang Theory because I think it's nerdsploitation. Then there's soft science. Soft science can be described as any degree program that takes place in a crappy building. So that's political science, anthropology, criminal justice. The awkward stepchild of the world. But so the thing is, it's like, look, NASA, look, I'm filming this. Maybe one day someone at NASA reads this when they're not being amazing gods. Like, look, NASA, you're gonna, I'm talking to the camera right now, and I'm not trying to like avoid you guys. Look, NASA, you want soft scientists, okay? What if you're in space and the oxygen filter breaks? Everybody knows the only way to fix that thing is to give it a lecture on how European colonialism affects the geopolitical landscape of the Middle East. That's the thing, I fix so many of my friends' cars, they'll be like, Justin, this thing's busting. I'm just like, hold on, give me a second. Balfour Declaration! You're welcome. So like, there's that too. And then like, just in general, like, you know, you need us soft science people. Because like, what if, I don't know, aliens attack on your spaceship? That's gonna happen. You know, just a guy, typical thing like, oh God, this is so cliche, it's eating my stomach, Okay, but why do you think it's eating your stomach? Honestly, I'd blame the system. I think we're getting somewhere. That is my dream, to be the first comedian to bomb on the moon. That is my job, because it's the perfect dream, because it requires literally shooting for the stars, but still also not going all the way there. So that's my dream. Guys, my name is Justin. Thank you so much for sticking around.